12.
You have to do the. Have you remember Mice and Men? My man, they used to have one the glove with the Vaseline. Yeah.
Shout out my nigga Curly, he was ahead of his time.
Big bad thing, but they called him a bad man.
What's that nigga's name? Lenny, bad him up.
Oh man.
You tried to wait. Lenny said, "Yeah, hold this."
Nah, man, school times was
Not the rabbits.
I don't even know why I was reading that, man. Like, there's so much stuff in the curriculum at school. I was thinking, why the fuck are we even doing this shit?
But we're still not adding up.
Indian girl. They made an Indian girl read it, and she was reading, and she was, you know what it is? You know niggas read ahead.
Oh yeah.
She's reading now.
And it was coming up to that time.
And I remember I could feel bare eyes on like me and a few of the other black people in class.
Are you gonna say the
She
word?
gets to the word, she goes, I just kept reading us.
But I remember in school, bro, there was this one poem by Benjamin Zephaniah called Half Caste, bro.
Yeah.
It wasn't John Agud.
Was it John Agud?
John Agud.
Yeah.
Because we did the same poem. It was John Agud. Yeah.
So
and I reread it recently.
And like it's written in like patois, innit? So I remember when like the teacher brought it out to read, and she's like, "Oh, we need someone from the class to read it." Yeah, man. I put my head down immediately. She's like, "Oh, maybe Kareem can read it." Because
Oh wow.
I was like, "God damn it!"
She's like, Bumberclot, right?
Bumberclot.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Ross.
Who's that gentleman? Selassie?
Selassie.
I'm surprised she didn't bring a lighter out or something. Yeah.
Funny.
Nah, man, that's
That is
hilarious.
funny. Can I ask you a question? Because everyone here's seen 8 Mile, yeah?
Yeah.
And like you remember the last scene pretty well, yeah?
Nah, I'm
Well enough.
No,
What,
we talking about the battle.
battle?
Yeah.
Who won? Did Eminem win or did Lotto win? The second one, the guy with the braids.
Can't like Lotto was good. Crazy.
Because I'll be real. Before I came on Twitter, I never saw no one ever say, like people I spoke to in person about 8 Mile. I never heard anyone ever say that Eminem lost to Lotto. It was close.
I can't lie. Lotto, as I got old, at the time, I thought Eminem washed him, innit?
Yeah.
Because one man said like, looking like a cyclone hit you.
Yeah.
Tack top, screaming louder.
Yeah.
And a hobbity hoobla hop,
That
bro.
was fucking
That had me in
hilarious.
tears.
Yeah.
But Lotto said some hilarious stuff.
So it is
bro,
for me. It's the pencil microphone scheme where he's like, "Fuck you can take the mic home with you." For me, it's mad close.
Nah, Eminem. No, but Lotto was like, "Oh, I could take a picture of my rear end so you won't forget my ass."
I remember that.
Because I got a better chance of joining the KKK. I was fucking crying.
Eminem did win though. I feel like he was.
They tried to indoctrinate us. They make us like the hip hop white brother. They tried to make us like him throughout the film.
golden boy.
Like they made us, but really and truly, even if we started looking at more battle rap getting older, we're like, wait, hold on, them bars were serious. Like if I watch the film now, I can't like I'll be creasing that lot.
Yeah,
I'll be creasing. He was going in.
Because rest in peace to the guy who played passed away in it.
Oh, so on.
Yeah, that's why I bring it up. Rest in because what happened was after it got posted, I saw people quoting like, "Oh yeah, Lotto watched it." I said, "You know, let me go rewatch the whole scene in it." So I rewatched all 3 battles, but even the Lotto one, I'm like, it was close. It was close. Don't get me wrong, but Eminem won, bro. Like,
I didn't hear a single word you said. Hibbity hoobla.
like that shit. I feel like, listen, rest in peace. I forget his name. Rest in peace to the bro who played Lotto, bro. Because I feel like
Best
8
time when
Mile
niggas don't know your name.
Like-
Rest in peace to the bread.
I don't know his name.
You just know him from the character, innit? Like,
Yeah, I don't know his name, innit?
Big
I wish I
homie.
did.
Big homie.
But no, it's what was I gonna say? I feel like 8 Mile's one of the movies where it's like everyone remembers the first time they saw that last scene.
Nah. I didn't really fuck with
Did you not?
Nah, I didn't, bro. I've never liked Eminem.
Yeah.
Like when I watched the
As a
movie,
person? Or the
I know it was. I think like he was just too. I don't like energetic people.
Yeah.
Like I hate
He
it.
wasn't like that when back in the day though.
you need to elaborate.
He was mad. He was calm, innit?
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
mad calm before.
So-
I feel
so-
like
He
forced-
came off food and started shouting and became energetic. And
But like, cool. So my first song of like I remember of Eminem is that video where there's bare M&Ms.
Oh,
Yeah. That's like the first time I got introduced, and it was just.
Do you know what?
It was too much.
Eminem had a formula every time he dropped an album, yeah? Like his lead single would always be like a mad cartoonish song.
I feel like that was Dr. Dre though. I feel like Dr. Dre was constructing that.
Cause the first album was it like My Name Is?
Yeah.
My name is
Then it's Real Slim Shady, Please Stand Up. Then there was like now this looks like a job for me, everybody.
Without Me in Business was from Eminem show.
Okay, yeah.
One him and Dr. Dre are just as Batman and Robin. Like,
What's the song where he talks about Dr. Dre beating up his wife and that?
Guilty conscience.
Guilty conscience. Yeah. There's always. He said it on the song, like.
That third, his bit in Guilty Conscience, the third bit when he's talking about that is fucking hilarious. And I'm not
condoning it.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah, it's the way it is.
Yeah. But another thing, I said this on Twitter because I said this after I rewatched the battles. Yeah, this guy's a gangster. His real name Clarence might be the funniest part.
No, I'm sorry, no.
It's the way he reacts. Papa Doc looks at his crew like, shit.
No, but you don't understand.
The
He went on to further elaborate that Clarence's parents have a real good marriage as well. And everyone laughed.
Like, what's with that?
Look at this nigga, he had a good upbringing.
This nigga got parents, yo.
That's like, it's like
Gated household.
He had an education, look at him.
that was literally like
Nuclear
drama
family.
That's what kills me after. And then goes, fuck Cranbrook. I'm like, yo, why you say fuck school?
What did me do for?
No,
Crazy.
that's kind of like me, man. Like back in school when niggas were like up to no good, yeah, and they'd have a reason. And then niggas came and see my house and said I had a mum and dad. I was like, nigga, why are you up to madness? I was like, nigga,
You have a father figure, what's your excuse?
Literally that. It's like, damn, man, like, shit. I just wanted to, you know what I mean? I just wanted to kick up the
Different
cookie.
character arcs.
He's trying to fit in it.
Yeah, man. Sometimes I was saying, like, I remember the times when I'd be on the block, yeah, and I was like, man, this is scary, but I can sign up. I can sign up.
I know I have a plan B, I could just go home.
Part time.
I mean,
Part time. I got home. I got Cyprus home.
It's gonna be warm, there's gonna be food in the
Like,
fridge.
you see what you
I don't
see
need to
when-
sell this crack, man. There's food. There's rice at
Even
home.
when things are getting a little bit bubbly, and I'm like, yeah, man, and I need to go home.
I know. I'm used to the SpongeBob. All right, man.
You're lucky to get turned into a bank.
Yeah. But no, like even at times like where like even like at Wood Green, like people would be like chilling in the tops, yeah, and it was just like scare. It was like the scariest thing. You know when there's too many niggas in the function,
Yeah.
like in one small place.
The
yeah.
worst parties were them
McDonald's.
parties when them girls would invite niggas. And it's like,
Yeah,
bro,
girl
you
parties.
Niggas don't like, bro, you're
Bro.
inviting my man from here, my man from here. The party gets locked off before 10 o'clock and you wonder why.
Girl parties never sell off, but I'm telling you.
Bro, it's just 100 niggas and all chasing after that one
One
bad.
guy.
It's not even that. It's niggas got beef with one another.
Bro,
And then, you know these girls, you know everyone, innit? So they're inviting all these niggas from all these different ends.
Bro, and it's
I
like,
know him.
literally, flipping Moses invited me to that trapping premiere.
Of course he did.
Yeah, so I was like, nah, I don't want to go, but I end up going last minute. And then I swear to God, yeah, I called up the boys. I was like, yeah, man, it's looking kind of wappy in here, bro. Like, I just, bro, the security, yeah. When I mean, the security just like let me go. I was like, cool.
You know that video of the old man when he's like,
Yeah,
I hate the fact, you know what I was like, I hate the fact words have changed. He said wappy and I was like, should I say why? Championship why?
No, but then
Nigga too.
but then
it's dubious, it's dubious.
But then the worst thing is,
Goodness,
yeah,
evil.
the worst thing is I get inside and I was like, there's too many gang members in here, man. Like literally, I'm seeing all these
You
chains.
didn't show
and
them your
shit.
Wood Green Hood pass.
bro. You know when you see expensive chains,
It's not even like the nice fitted chains. It's the
Yeah.
chains that like go down to that belly
Yeah.
button and that. Like, you know them ones.
like
Wait,
if
who
I
was
see
getting ripped the other day? I think 50 Cent was ripping Busta Rhymes. Said his chain.
the Cuban is it the Cuban one? Have you seen?
I saw that. I never saw that.
Oh man, no
He
shit.
said his friends are lying to him.
You seen too many gold teeth in there.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it was Pete.
Nah, bro, like, because if there's expensive chains in there's a gun nearby. It has to be. No niggas are just rolling around with these big chains. I was like,
Got parked off in the bush at
Bro.
the very least.
bro, before the premiere even started, yeah, I was at home. Bro,
Who was it that told the story they played a school game and the guy smiled at me, he had to go tooth? Was it you?
yeah, oh, yeah.
Wait, what?
Bro, we was in like year 10, year 9. But you see them African overseas brothers. Nigga came down to the league, yeah, bro. He was batting it up. Bro was talking about he has kids and shit, bro. Like, yeah, man, that league was...
There was a youth like that in mine, like an Algerian brother, innit? Like he used to drive when he's in year 10, he used to drive the minibus to go to the games and shit like that.
I remember when Ludo was like, he played the game. Him and the guy must have like had a 50-50 or whatever, and Ludo's mouthed off to him. The guy was like, bro, I got kids your age.
This is while he's at school.
Nah, man.
Oh, that's crazy.
Bro, like, even at times, yeah, there was one brother in our league, yeah, and we must have been like 13. and this is the most athletic human I've ever seen in my life, yeah. Nigga, he ran past everyone, yeah, barging everyone, scores a screamer, and we're like, fuck. When I mean I seen a man do like 7 backflips, yeah. You know, like niggas our age, like we like.
Imagine doing backflips to a football match and they're not on Sky Sports. That's crazy.
Like, why are you this athletic at 13? Huh? Like, why, I would question him, like, how have you let this person in the league if he's this athletic? Like,
bro, this is the man that's backed out a knife on referees, bro.
What, you just had a knife in the shorts?
Bro, no. So there was one time, yeah. I think I've told this story before, but I must have got into a little 50-50 with him. And like with me on the football pitch, I'm a bit chirpy, but he was scaring me a little bit. But I still don't want to be batted up. Like, so I'm just like, oh, shut up, man. But like under my breath. And he was like, what? I was like, don't make me repeat it. But then I was just trying to walk away. And he was like, watch me and you. I'm thinking, fuck. Like, I'm pissing myself. And then I'm just like, whole game, my whole, everything's off. 5-yard passes. He's in my head. But the thing is, I knew it wasn't a threat. It was a promise.
Coach, I don't feel so good.
Like, Dad, let's get out of here. But yeah, then he got sent off in like the last 5 minutes, yeah. Mm-hmm. He said, ref, I got something for you. And then Will's like, bro, just like, leave it. And then these times, yeah, he just went to his JD bag and came sprinting back. Yeah,
what was it, a JD bag,
bro? Referee running about, abandoned game. Yeah, bro, we was losing these times.
So you don't got the victory?
Nah, man. Yeah, that JD.
W to be
default.
Hey, man, see a nigga with a JD bag when he's past like 19, 29 is good in there.
That's
man.
The thing is that I was gonna say, like, in any sport, have you lot ever been in a situation where you just felt mad helpless?
Like,
where you're like, yo, there's nothing we can do.
Yeah. There's been a lot of games where like I can't explain it. It's like what's the word? The momentum. You see when it goes, fully goes, and like even when you're watching football, you're like, why don't you just get the ball down and like
and you realize
when it happens and like niggas are, and especially. I can't even imagine like for it to be like a boxer. Yeah. And like you can't do nothing. Like jabs ain't working.
In like individual sports.
Yeah. Like
I feel like football for me, definitely primary school, there was one game we played, yeah. And I remember the whole team, the morale was so low. I just remember just like people started walking off. I just started walking off.
There was one game I played in secondary school, yeah. And the other school came and they only had 9 players in it.
There's nothing you man lost.
No, let me finish the story. They only had 9 players in it, but their best player was the suit he played for Bristol Rovers, innit? Yeah. And like he was like, you know them youths that are cold and their names is like ringing around the city because they're cold. Yeah. So they was like, oh, like, do you want to take like 2 of our players? And they was like, nope. Bro, the game ended 4-4. My man scored 4 goals.
They said,
nah, we're good. I was like, wait a minute, what do you mean nope? Bro, 4-4, he tanned 4 goals on us, bro. Every time we took the lead, right back.
I remember I was in year 10. I remember this game like it was yesterday. We played against Hampstead. I went to Hendon, and obviously we were in Barnet. So we did so well the year before. We got put into like the National Cup. We had to play against Hampstead, who were in Camden, I believe. It was like the first 3 or 4 minutes. It took the goal kick. The guy might have been standing. It was even a shit goal kick. The guy might have been standing like 30 or 40 yards in his own half. He chested the ball chested the goal kick up in the air. On the half turn, while the ball's still in the air, he hit a fucking 40-yard pass into the channel to feet. I looked over at my manager and I said, I looked at the player, I looked at my manager, and I just said,
we don't belong here.
We lost that 5-1. And it was like,
the writing was on the wall from the beginning.
What do you do? I was like, the thing is, the rest of the team was good, don't get me wrong, innit? The rest of the team was banging, they would have beat us. I thought that they would have beat us whether or not they had him or not. But seeing that, bro, the first time we play a team outside our borough, you have to remember this as well. We've never played no one outside our borough before. First time we play a team outside our borough, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, yo, this is why it's so hard to get into the National Cup. Because to even get into that cup, we had to win the cup and win the league the year before.
Yeah.
So now we've come, and that's the first thing. It's the first round. That's the first thing I see. I said,
I guess that's how we're
just going through the motions now.
Teams that get relegated and teams that get sent up from the Champ League, they must be like, it's even League 1, League 2, League 3 players. They must get up and just like, bro, maybe me if I was on that team, but I don't know if I'm doing over here.
They never the Jeremy Doku in my league.
Nah, man, it's just like with real life, like with football teams, like as professionals as well, they go into. they go into the season and be like, yeah, this ain't a championship winning side. Like, you know what I mean?
They know already.
I feel like you know as soon as the
Yeah,
league
yeah,
starts.
you know.
Like 2-3 games, you're like,
I think you know before the way pre-season is. I think like the team that you actually have, like everyone knows their abilities. It's just like, I don't know, man.
But the thing is, Leicester knew they weren't winning the league that year.
But
They
yeah.
knew they weren't winning the league,
But
bro. They
I
won
think
like 70 points, bro. They're like 75 points.
that's the word. That's what the
Do you know what I mean, bro? Like, how do Arsenal finish above Liverpool, City, United, Tottenham, and Chelsea and not win the league?
That's
It
hilarious.
Bro,
That's
when you
hilarious.
put it like that.
It was just like that season. It was just like everyone was just fumbling the bag. Like even when like Leicester got away, it was just like, all right, cool.
But man don't even realise the team that won the league the year previously finished 10th. It was just the dumbest season ever, bro.
Yeah, no. It was,
And even that whole thing, Tottenham still could have finished second, and they fucking held 5 to Newcastle on the last day of the season.
My boy scored. Yeah, I remember that game. Yeah.
This is why I stay tuning out of football, because the way it's orchestrated in terms of what you transfer and what coming in and what's coming out shifts the whole team and play. But being a Man United fan, I'm sorry, I can't.
yeah, no.
I've been tuning out of Man United games since 2 seasons ago.
I don't even like soccer. Bro.
And I hear it's soccer.
Hey, man.
I'm a basketball fan now, but man,
Well,
no.
like, listen,
I play 2K.
About basketball because it's off season. All I do is talk about wrestling, bro. I watch soccer, bro.
Nah, I can't
I don't even
lie.
like soccer.
Like,
You don't even talk about MMA like that anymore. Bro.
Yo, I can't lie. I tell you why. Whitaker's
What?
finished, low key. Max can't beat Volk. Aldo's retired.
You got nothing left.
I got nothing left, bro.
Is he?
I got nothing left. I got nothing left.
roast-
hey, you lot.
Peter Yan's finished.
Oh my
Can't
days.
buy a W. I'm fucking finished, fam. My only hope is Corey Sandhagen.
I wanted to ask you lot something. It's a simple question. You lot have a job that you will do for free?
No.
Nothing.
Define job. Like, what do you
You
mean?
like hand job or something? You gonna say something stupid?
Oh, fuck.
Like you
Come
said,
on,
no, like you
come
gonna
on.
say something stupid?
No,
like,
bro, I'm talking about a job.
like it's actually work.
No, but okay. I need to get do the logistics. Like, how am I gonna live if I'm not getting paid for this job?
Nah. Let's say we, like, hypothetically, we lived in a thing where we didn't need money. We're just doing jobs. Like,
Sounds like
massages?
the Hunger Games, bro.
Is this
Like when you like, can I like see?
no. What do you mean?
Like you man started a podcast here. When you first started doing a podcast, would you say you was working for free? Would you say like this was a job you was doing for free?
Nah.
Then no. The man says no because like if I like wanted to start a podcast and at the start I weren't getting paid for it,
Yeah.
I'd do that. But I wouldn't like working like a bakery because I like baking for free. Like you know what I mean?
That's a good one.
I would like write for free.
Yeah.
If I knew I could write something and get it published
Yeah,
straight away,
yeah.
and I wasn't gonna get paid for it.
like music's free technically, no? Like
If
if I'm writing music to put out music, and I'm not really caring about the money. The money does come in, but I don't care.
Yeah.
Eventually, it would.
I make music and I don't get paid for it, yeah, but I don't like I'm not an artist. Like it's not my job. Like I make it because I find it fun. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah. I guess not in a creative space. I'm talking like for me, I've always said I think I would be like a ticket inspector. Parking ticket
I
inspector.
knew your vibes was rotten, man. I knew my spirit didn't take you, bro.
I'm gonna get beaten up for
I
free,
knew my
basically.
spirit didn't
Bro,
take
I was thinking about it, yeah. Ain't nothing better than ruining someone else's day. Like,
Your vibes are rotten, bro.
no, I can't lie. It's like
Plants die when you come around. Bro.
I can't lie. I'd be that person to be like, yo, give me a little 20 and like, you know, I won't even put that on.
That's probably the worst.
Nigga be like, psych.
This is the
That's probably the thing I complain about. I think I complain about ticket inspectors more than the police. Like
train ticket inspectors are the worst, bro.
Oh, wait.
Would
Let-
you rather be a train one or a parking one?
I'd rather be a parking one, get my steps on, you know.
Parking one, because parking ones you can kind of avoid dealing with people. Like if someone's not at their car and you just put a ticket on there,
Yeah.
you just step in.
Hey,
But on the train, you have to deal with people.
parking tickets are the most slimiest, like introverts ever. Like
They just-
they're never about. As soon as you take your eye off your whip,
I've been in a been in a park chilling, and I remember I went to go meet someone in the parking. Literally, the parking ticket inspector. He was chilling on like a log in the park. I parked up my car. I went up to him. I said, "Please." He said, "I'm on my break anyway. It's cool." When he when he finished, I saw him walk out the car. I saw him walk up to the car. He looked at me and he said, "Nah, don't worry, it's cool." I popped up. I was like, the fact that you can raise my anxiety like that is rude.
Bro, the other day,
Rude.
I got a train ticket, yeah, and like it was like an off-peak ticket in it. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't really know what that means.
hey, I'm glad someone said it, and it wasn't me.
How peak is it? Like,
I've got a quadrillion trains in my life, and like it's never affected me anyway.
I just be getting the cheapest one, hoping.
So I was in Bristol, right? I had to get to Hertfordshire by like 11, bro. So I've got the earliest train I could jump on, innit? Boom. So like
Peak times.
8 o'clock. The woman on the Sutton is like, yo, listen, this is a peak time train. So if you have an off-peak ticket, you can't ride this train. I'm like, that sounds bad. So I'm thinking.
What time was it? Say again, sorry.
So I got the train was at 8 o'clock.
Is that peak time?
Apparently.
Hey, I don't know the.
Depends how quick. Wait, we're going from Bristol to Hertfordshire.
So I had to go from Bristol to Paddington first, and I got the train from London into
It
Hertfordshire.
might be peak time.
8 o'clock.
Dependent. 7:30 is usually the peak.
I guess
time,
if it's 8 o'clock, people are still
Trying to get into
but carry on, sorry, carry on.
So listen, so the woman's come down the aisle. She's bumped into like a group of like people now. Yeah, watch scan their ticket. They're like, oh, this is an off-peak ticket. I'm like, oh my.
You just gotta play it dumb and be like,
But like there's time. I feel like 5 o'clock is a peak time, and like I've jumped on 5 o'clock trains with an off-peak ticket, and they've just scanned it and kept it moving. But I knew that from the woman ranked the people down the aisle, I knew it was coming to me. So, bruv, I had to hop off the train at the next stop and wait for the next train to come because that would then be an off-peak train.
What's the point if it's the next one?
So it delayed my journey by like 45 minutes, bruv.
the thing is, with
But that was all pointless. She never had to do that, bruv.
You know TFL.
Power
If you
trip.
delay in Bristol at 45 minutes, you get the pad and you're 3 hours late.
There's
For whatever
two-
you need to
Bro,
do.
I've always said like
It was crazy.
if you miss like a train and it's 2 minutes, that's fucking up your whole day. That,
Bang, gone.
next minute you're half an hour late. It's not
I'll
nice.
be real. Ticket expectors of any kind and bouncers are the two people who
Oh
love
my
to
God.
abuse.
Bouncers
the
feel like they're the prime minister of your night, bro.
Yeah,
You go out,
yeah.
bro.
But that's why like you kind of have to get acquainted with them, as in, you know what I mean, get on their good
I
side.
started to see a lot of bouncers I know from school.
Oh, sure.
Strangely enough, and I'm seeing them like, oh yeah, like what, like what's
Because you ain't need to do anything
Yeah,
to get
like,
that.
no,
C-
yeah.
Is it CSA? CSA?
CS.
I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so you can get a little badge thing.
yeah, yeah.
I won't forget where I was. but I forgot where I was going, but I gave the nigga my ID. He looked at it and looked back at me and was like, "Oh, this don't look like you." I was like,
Oh, is that when he was at the show? Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we was at Raven and A show. Yeah.
Come on, bro. Does that look like me or not?
Come on, let's be real.
It looks exactly like me, bro. He said, this would look like you. I was like, bro, be for fucking real, bro. I looked at him, I was like, bro, I think he's trying to be funny, bro.
But the thing is, hey,
Real funny man, Chris Tucker. Like,
hey, but you know, with like jobs like that, yeah, like them niggas must get mad bored and like trying to like I don't know, cook up a little something. Like,
don't cook with me, bro. Don't cook with me.
I'm
Nah, bro.
surprised the bouncers start making content in it, like just to play people's
Hey,
emotions.
nah,
at the front
I
of
shout-
it.
Bouncer content.
shout out my
Day in the life of a
Bouncer
bouncer. One night in the life of a bouncer.
Yeah.
But shout out my man at Box Park, Wembley, that the ex
The guy who
Oh, that
made
knocked
the nigga
that
out,
nigga out. bro.
oh man,
It
that
was so crazy. His nigga was giving it the big uns. When the guy got slept,
nah,
suddenly he's...
bro, like,
Come on, bro.
that video came up again, yeah, bro, like
That guy had a fight with Mike Tyson, did you know?
yeah,
He got slept, bro.
but
You got
yeah. But the thing is, yeah, it's the way there's. I watched the video, the way he's arguing, yeah, and the nigga's creeping like a little lion, his big selfie around the back, and like the guy doesn't know that he's like behind him, so he just sees him and he just barks off at him. He's like, yeah, okay. The way he sleeps him, you know when you see a sleeper like that,
handled
just
man's
rewind it. Yeah, man.
Imagine going viral for getting knocked out, bro. At Box Park.
Bro, that's like,
That's like my worst nightmare,
All the
bro.
things you can go viral.
I'm surprised Botswap haven't used that for promotion yet. Something about you just get half
I
price.
never want to
drinks.
go viral.
yeah.
They need to throw a boxing event at Box Park.
For getting knocked out or for getting stripped naked. You know, niggas strip
Yeah.
naked.
Yeah. I
Went to
saw-
my nigga Jake Moody. I don't want to. If I'm gonna die, I don't want to die with my cheeks out.
Championship, why?
Yeah, it is.
It is. I was
You see. I literally saw a video last week.
Stripping niggas naked is a mad wine.
Yeah.
Let's
it's
be real.
crazy because before that wasn't. You just people were just getting stripped on the block. Like you,
So how come it's a why now?
I don't know what happened.
The whole thing back in the day was supposed to be a humiliation. innit?
yeah.
But why do you want to see a nigga's balls, batty, and dick?
Like back in my
Harassment alone.
It was questioning before.
like back in my day, like they'll like catch you and like say if you're with your boy, they'll make you lips.
What?
Yeah, like that's.
Never going
Tank-
over there in North London.
Thank God I didn't grow up in London. Thank God I did not grow up in London.
Hey man, like it got rude.
Why did niggas want to see that?
I did hear a lot of horror stories. Bro.
Yeah,
Putting
like-
things up people's butts and like there was craziness going when people were getting caught out.
Yeah.
But like my thing is like, what was the dark energy that made you want to do that
I can't-
and watch that? And like now it's a championship. Why? That's what it is.
It's
Why?
just a
Why?
humiliation
Pause.
thing.
Why? Pause. Why?
The thing
Pause.
is, it'll always be humiliating to be stripped naked, especially by like ops.
I hear it.
I think the whole thing is like someone having so much power over you that they could force you to embarrass yourself.
It's the masculinity destruction.
It's like psychological warfare, innit? But it's a mad why, bro. Like, oh, come on, man.
But now it comes down to it. Like, say if you get caught in that position, like someone's caught you slipping, they say strip. What are you actually doing?
Kill me.
I'm getting beat
You
down.
have to kill me.
Getting beat down.
I got too much pride in my heart, bro.
I can wear my t-shirt next day.
Like,
You can have my chain, but I'm keeping my
know what it
boxes.
is?
I'm telling you, bro.
it's
Like,
one of them ones, yeah. It's like if my parents saw that, like as in, this is the video where we're telling him to strip and he says no and he dies. It's like, okay, I understand. I'm understanding the situation now. He had no choice.
I'll be real. If a video comes out, they might as well kill me because my dad sees a video of me getting stripped. He's gonna kill me anyway.
Yeah,
no, I mean, that's the fear I had in my heart when I was a youth, you know, because my uncle told me, like, oh, if any boy out on the road beat you up when you come home, you're getting a worse beat. So like, when I used to get into fights as a youth, it's not because I was like brave or anything like that. It's like,
I'm scared.
I was scared, bro. Like,
Protect your honor.
Have any of you seen the movie Lawless with Tom Hardy?
yeah.
See the bit where what's the little brother's name? Shia LaBeouf's character. I forget, but he gets roughed up by the police officer, innit?
Yeah.
And he's sitting there in the bar and he goes to me and he goes, as long as you're my brother, you will never walk into my bar looking like that ever again.
Yeah.
It doesn't even give him a sympathy to like, oh, you got roughed up.
Nah, bro.
He goes, nah, you'll never walk into my bar looking like that ever again.
But even like the situation is like, hey man, like, say if it's cold outside, you got the 1 inch. I ain't definitely not stripping, bro. you see, you got the shrivel.
They have to kill you. They have to
Be
kill
waxed
you.
first. Like,
If it's July in the park, then maybe I might let it run. But
because
on a November afternoon,
back in the day, man, would get stripped and they would have the 1 inch because it's cold, and they would just be getting grilled about the 1 inch. That was it. But we don't know if that's a grow or not. Like, it's your game's over. Your wrist is done. Everything's mashed up.
in my bag, bro.
you know, back in them days, the camera phones was terrible quality as well. So when they snapped up on Facebook,
0.5 on the meg, they'll just zoom like you couldn't make.
oh my days, you look crazy, bro.
Well, it's got that.
Man are getting recorded in.
Yo,
Bro.
some men are probably still sitting there thinking about it all till now. Like, that video's erased, but they're still thinking about it.
That's like the kind of video where like you just like leave socials completely.
And you could post anything on YouTube them times as well.
Bro,
On YouTube.
Oh, I remember when I was like in secondary school and there was a video that went viral on guy, he caught one guy slipping and was like, he just said, say you're a pussy. He forced him to say he's a pussy on camera, bruv. And the guy was so embarrassed, he left the city, bruv. He moved to London, bruv. That's not even that bad. That's not even that bad, but bro. But that kind of like, but because stuff... If something went viral back in like 07, it was the only thing that went viral for like 4 months. You know what I mean?
The internet was so fresh, it felt like
Just fact.
Like even if a video on your Facebook got like 1,000 views, it feels like the whole world's watching.
Well, if something goes viral now, by tomorrow something else will like someone else's
Well,
attention away. But
I've always said like even like last week, not like last month, niggas were saying talking about the submarines. A week later, they said aliens were real, and then we're just all like, oh shit. And the next day, one to something else. It's like,
bro, is everyone even talking about all them people that died in the submarine anymore, bro?
Nah, man. It's
They
like,
keep busting jokes about it.
Yeah, bro.
Like to bust jokes. It's gone past its time frame.
But that's the thing about like the news outlet, like say we have like for like Twitter, like we get the news, but we're just like people are just cracking jokes, and that's how I found out about the submarine. Niggas was just like laughing.
Yeah, those,
and
like, the game controller thing.
Yeah,
Rich white people dying, everyone's like, hey, I'm not gonna hold you.
That's Nico, the bourgeoisie.
I don't know. Maybe the game's rigged now because you can go viral for and you can orchestrate going viral right now, and it doesn't matter if you could orchestrate. You could have a whole marketing scheme like I'm gonna go viral about this, and then I'm gonna do this later. But it doesn't matter how many times you go viral. It's like the solidification of going viral is still nothing. It's all fabric.
Is going viral good for business? Yeah,
I don't know.
Only if you can quote unquote stay viral.
Hey man, I saw
anything you can get people in through the door, but getting them to stay.
I saw that Caribbean all you could eat £20 business. Yeah, I said I don't know if that's the attention they needed. Yeah,
your £20 bottomless brunch.
I said
I'll pay a pinky.
I'm
definitely going.
I've not seen that.
I'm thinking the thing is I'm looking at the rice and peas. I'm like, it looks like fucking saffron rice, bro.
I'm definitely going. I'm definitely.
What, it looks peak?
Bro,
I don't know.
It don't look
I
good.
don't even want to be rude, but I have to be honest. It did not look appetizing.
Oh, I've not seen it.
I don't know until I go.
The drinks look nice. The drinks did look nice.
I want to know.
All you could eat for £20,
But do you know?
and a black person's running that.
Yeah,
I don't know. That
You
might
know-
run
you
your
know
belly
what- yeah,
before the
you
end
know
of the
what
night.
it is as well.
Have you seen how
like-
much petrol costs? I might go eat for £20.
But I'm telling, I've always been telling niggas, yeah, there's a spot in Nottingham. It's a low key spot, and I was like gatekeeping it for a minute,
Hole in the wall.
bro.
Hole in the walls do the best food. I tell
No,
you.
no. There's the all you can eat buffet in Nottingham, yeah, yard food. And as me, I went there and I was thinking, it's gonna be trash, bro. I swear to you.
You don't even live in Nottingham. Why you get?
I'm just like, yeah, like, how you gonna get?
Hey man, sometimes I want to make niggas happy. But yeah, but nah, even that place, I looked at the rice and peas and I was just like, it's an establishment I couldn't bring my.
Why can't we just have healthy like improvement? Like, why do we have to do the drag man down? Or
We're not dragging though. The thing is, if we don't say these things,
But I'm saying, why do the way we always do it on Twitter or X, whatever it's called now, it always it's like the jokes start flying. Once the jokes start flying, man can't control that.
Niggas is gonna joke on everything, but we need to stop doing this thing as people where
we can't run jokes.
we can't we can't criticize.
Oh yeah,
We can't criticize without being seen as haters or whatever. It's like, bro, if we don't criticize or if we're not honest, we're doing a disservice.
but the thing is,
How are you gonna improve if I don't tell you what you're doing wrong?
But
If
now
let's
people
say
ain't even
for
going through the door.
No, let's say for instance, you make music and you send me something and it's whack. If I send it back to you and say, yeah, it's banging, I'm doing you a disservice.
Yeah, but that's that's me sending it to you.
No, but my point is that like you've put it out there or it's there, people can consume it, whether it's me, whether it's the internet. At the end of the day, it's there for criticism. You get me? Now, if I was to say to you, oh, it's good, it's banging and it's shit, I'm doing you a disservice. If I say, listen, this melody here or this bar here, if I then tell you what you've done wrong so you can improve on it, how am I not helping you?
But if we did it like not in, it's the consistency of the jokes and the actual negative. Like someone's already said, yo, this don't look nice, and then someone said, yo, this don't look that, yo, this that. Like, there's the consistency of that narrative instead of being like, oh, you know what? Let me just message them saying, you know what? I'm not sure about the food only because visually it doesn't look like it's the same, but I'm gonna come in and try it. Like those.
Is this a friend giving this advice?
Like it doesn't matter. Like just in general.
Okay.
Like
People
it's like the way you send an email to someone.
People
only
that
the
have no
person gets
people
it.
that have no vested interest in your success will
Just-
be a lot harsher.
Of
in
course,
their
of course,
assessments.
of course.
but that's the way life goes. Is because it's like
Ugh.
even I don't not that I want to talk about it, but the whole when Top Boy came out, there was a lot of people where it sided off with like people that was like
Sorry to cut you.
I ain't still
It's Top Boy or why?
What do you mean?
trying to get
Nah,
that Top Boy.
nah.
It's Top Boy or why?
Top Cat.
Top Boy.
Why Top Cat?
Top Boy's low key or why
You
not?
used to watch Top Cat when you were a
Of course
kid.
I did. Yeah.
So why?
Is that what he says?
I'm gonna be the esoteric brother. No.
white man say he's a top man.
Insecurities. You man got insecurities. I'm not saying why no more.
But
I don't think Top
I'm
Boy's
being
a
that
white
guy
man.
today.
All right. Say that. Continue.
yeah, no, but
The Top Boy, but just this, they're showing like 40, bro.
yeah,
No, but
Hey, listen,
see
in
the
order-
time frame of Top Boy. Do you think it's still like 07, 08? Like you know the slang in it.
it is,
isn't it?
It's looking like it's.
Now I feel it's set in recent times now because they have like new phones and that now.
No, but the slang was kind of still kind of.
Yeah,
That's probably because like a white guy wrote it.
Yeah.
Wait.
Finally, a white guy wrote that shit.
Wait,
but
What I don't get about these shows, why like bro, these lot trap and like they make money and they're rich, right? Why do they never have enjoyment? I didn't see one Rolex. I didn't see one rental. They didn't go on one like Vegas holiday.
yeah,
all the trappers
It
I
was
know
just
that
pain.
did well
I just
definitely
said
got
Jamaica
rentals.
fighting for his
You know what I
life.
mean?
So I don't know how realistic Top Boy is, but
Not
they have
one
to give
rental,
us,
bro.
They gave us fiction because they know Americans watch it.
Not one trip to Dubai, bro.
yeah.
Not one Lambo truck rental in Dubai.
You
Come
know,
on.
that Dubai little. They should have done a little special little Dubai
Come
one.
on, man.
You know what I mean, but what I was saying, like when it came out, yeah, it was like
Not the trappers though.
a lot of the industry, like the music industry, were like defending it, but mainly because they're friends with them. It was like, I don't understand why.
Is this the most recent season? Yeah.
Yeah. It was like I don't understand why black people do this and like bring it down, whatever. I'm like, bro, give a fuck if you black, white, yellow, green. Like if something shit,
I call us Rotten Tomatoes
I am
right
go-
now.
Huh?
Like Rotten Tomatoes, we're throwing it.
Yeah,
like,
bro. Like, don't feed us shit and be like, I'm gonna hype this up for you to blow, because that's how essentially.
You know, on this Black Lives Matter hype.
Nah, fuck all that shit.
No, man, I'm telling you, bro. Every time a man support black business, that's when you get bumped. I'll be real, bro. Nah, bro. Man's not
I
on
feel
this-
like if
man's not on
black
this-
businesses will get the support they need, and black businesses that need a little upper hand will definitely get the
support good black
get the
businesses.
But the
Yeah,
only
that's
the,
it,
o-
though.
the
That's
only
it, though.
reason
You
why
gotta go
Top,
back to
yeah, but the only reason why Top Boy is at the level it's at because you gave us something good when like 2009 whatever, and we generally like investing into it.
That's
and
still the best season.
Huh?
First season.
Yeah,
First season.
And like we built it up to the point
in that time frame, it was it was clear. Like I feel like
when Top Boy came out in like was that 2011 it come out? Yeah. Was there anything else on TV like that?
No.
That we felt that was that we felt that was so like accurate in terms of kind of like the kind of like real life. And, like,
you could say not that it was as close, but like probably like Waterloo Road was probably like the closest thing to it, which wasn't.
Before that, it was probably maybe like Kidulthood.
Yeah, but that's like a movie. It was like we invested.
It was never a TV show. There was nothing else like that. Yeah.
So like they really just like embodied like the London lifestyle. It was like, yo, that could actually happen.
But if that's what I'm saying, in that current time, in Top Boy, like that first season, because we all related heavily.
Yeah.
But I'm like, right now, like the way that it is, they're still trying to they've still got elements from the original Top Boy to now. We're kind of looking at, this is a few gays. Like all the trappers we know have made it right now.
Yeah.
Like,
My thing is like, it's just, like even for me, I've not watched the most recent season of Top Boy. I tried to watch the last, like the one where like Dave was in prison.
Oh, that was nice. I like that one.
I just never found it as good as the one I watched when I was a kid.
Like with them, I hate when like just people like series in general when they kill off a good villain. I feel like Scorcher.
Oh, he was hard.
It was like you just have like when they killed him. It was like
sad as well.
He was generally not likable. Like that's a proper good villain.
Yeah.
Man don't like man off camera.
Yeah. I feel like Scorcher was a very like natural villain, whereas like when Dave did it, he was a bit more he was more of a cartoonish villain.
Yeah. Like you could tell. Dave was method acting like for a while for this one. Like Scorcher just turned up and was like,
bro, like
niggas genuinely don't like
back. He'd be a dickhead like real life. Like.
You know what made Scorcher so good as well? He was barely on camera.
Yeah.
They used to talk about him all the time. Like, oh shit, come on. That's what made him so good. He was barely on camera.
Yeah.
That's what made him so good.
Yeah.
You know someone bullied people back in the day from that acted. Like you've been a bully.
Yeah.
He must have been a bully.
Scorcher, like he's cool as well. You get me? So it's like he has like the presence.
Can't even lie. When I was like 21, days, bro. I think I just looked over at my girl's phone at the time and I saw Scorcher in there.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Sorry, man.
What do you mean by that?
She got the lightning bolt. I'm sorry, dog. She got the lightning bolt. I'm sorry, dog.
Bro,
I went from
no, we ain't skipping past that. What do you mean by that?
Went from Top Boy to another hood. Like, it's long.
Bro, like, I don't even know what happened. I think it was like on a break or some shit. And it was always just on and
I shouldn't be laughing.
Lightning bolt.
It was tearing my eye, man. Shit. And I just remember, like, we linked up to work things out, and she just, like, jumped on the phone. And, like, you know when your eyes just wander a little bit? And I was like, hold on. I know that nigga.
Nah. If I see that...
Side note, you're not going to watch Some Otherhood?
No.
What's
what
that?
I look like?
Oh.
What's that?
The Adam Deacon.
Adam Deacon for.
I will.
Adam Deacon in the year of our Lord 2023.
I just embarrassed myself.
Yeah.
I definitely want to watch it.
I can't lie, when I was in year 10, Adam Deacon came to my school. He was doing like a little biopic film about a guy. He was like an English guy and he got like radicalized by like Islam or whatever. And he was gonna set off a bomb.
Oh, okay.
And he came to my school to like film a few scenes. And like literally like when they was like, I was going to class, innit? And when they was like, so they was getting in this as extras, innit? So when they was going up to the class, like the producer or whatever, or the director just must have been talking, and someone asked me a question, and like I said something mad funny in it, and they was busting up, and then the next day they was like, oh yeah, we need someone to go and say a line, and the producer looked at me, he's like, yeah, you said something funny yesterday. I want you to
onboard casting.
Man headhunted me. So boom, this is when I was in year 10 now.
Black you.
It dropped my first year of college, so this is like, let's say like a year and a bit later, innit? So bro, like when it come out now, the way I was dressed, my voice, because my voice didn't my voice changed a lot, and like, bro, it's come out now, and I've told everyone like these times like BBM's about. I'm like, yo, everyone, I'm gonna be on BBC tonight. Like, go watch it. When it dropped now, and I heard how I sound, I had on like a purple beanie hat and like a purple bandana around my neck.
Crying.
Please told me you got the clip.
Oh my! Do you know what? Yeah, if I go on his filmography, I could probably find it. You could probably still go find it, but bro, I was so embarrassed, bro. I gassed up. I was like, yo, I'm gonna be on TV today.
Watch this space, 9 p.m.
But were you on TV?
Yeah, I was. I had lines.
What did we say on the podcast like 2 years ago? If a nigga says take me in, don't take him in.
That's when you got to tune out.
That's annoying because my open jam is called Take Me In now.
Point still stands.
October 27th, man. Take me out.
I'm done, man.
No, but seriously, not gonna watch some other.
No, I said
not to even be one of them guys on Twitter to just rip it down.
No.
I just
I'm
want to talk about it.
I'm gonna tap in like because I see.
What Jazzy's in it, no?
Yeah, Jazzy. Like I feel
Man, I appreciate Jazzy.
It's called a boarding school bomber. He played it.
Niggas didn't even want to get no credit.
He played a student.
Is a guy called Issa Ibrahim.
And he played it. Was he a student?
Yeah, he was a student.
How old was Adam Deacon in 2011?
Okay, so he is 40 years old right now.
Damn,
He's 40 years old right now.
He was in his late 20s.
Yeah. So 2011 was
he
what?
running around like Alexia Demi.
I would have been like 15.
That's fair enough.
Nah, man. I'm still hating that I didn't get to go on TV. I remember.
I feel like you're gonna be on TV soon.
When they was doing the initial like casting for Top Boy, did you go audition?
Nah. I didn't even know
that long ass queue that was going down the whole Hammersmith and that.
Like you gotta be handpicked for that, man. Like you gotta know someone in the industry. I feel like that was just like
right now. You definitely have to be.
Yeah,
that queue was long.
I don't know if you don't know yet, but like, you know the guy that plays Ronell in the first 2 seasons.
Yeah.
He's got a new show out right now on BBC iPlayer called Champion. And it's about like him and his sister, like they both make music. It's mad sick. You'll like it. So go check.
Yeah.
I'm not getting paid. This isn't a paid like.
Anything your job for free? Like.
No, it's a TV series. Okay. Yeah. It's mad sick. It's called Champion.
I was saying, I think I remember when I saw my cousin on TV during the riots. It was like a real moment. I was like, damn, nigga.
like CCTV footage.
And then he went missing for like 2 years after, bro. Like,
what was you man doing during the riots?
Bro,
I was on TV still. I got caught.
So boom, when the riots was popping off in Bristol now, yeah, everyone was like running it on like BBM, like yo, like we're going into town, we're gonna hit the jewelry store, Ray Tay. So boom, we all went and linked up in the ends and marched into town in it because it's like close.
We're saying like all 15 of you.
It was bare of us. So boom. I was at home now, my dad's house, and me and my brother, I was like, yo, I'm stepping out to go to the riots. So like, but obviously my brother had lived with my dad his whole life, innit? But I lived with my mum. So at that point, I'd only recently started, like, so he kind of knew.
He couldn't really say much.
He knew how to, like, operate in that space better than I did because when I lived with my mum, I kind of, like, was on whatever, innit? So it's like, yo, you coming? He's like, nope. So boom, we've stepped out now, innit? So my dad's come home. He's poked his head in my brother's room. My brother's in there. He's poked his head in my room. I'm not in there. He said to my brother, like, yo, where's your brother? My brother's like, I don't know. Man's bailed my phone now, yeah. I got shit, it's my dad. Answered, he's like, yo, where are you? I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm just out on the road, innit? He's like, brother, if I ever hear you're going to them fucking riots, wait till I grab you. I was like, yo, man them. Man them.
You know the ones there where...
That's why it's important to have a father figure, because Bear Man went jail because of them riots, bro.
You know the ones...
For teeth and rice and whatever, blood.
You know the ones, yeah, where your dad's cussing you out on the phone and you just got act mad cool.
Like nothing crazy is going on.
Yeah.
I was like, man them.
No, this girl's all stressing me out.
But you know, I thought my dad didn't want me to go because he was protecting me. When I got home, yeah, and I was talking to him about it, he was out in the ends before I got there. He seen all the youths getting ready to go riot, and he was thinking like, yeah, okay, they're gonna go hit the jewelry stores and like get jewelry and rah. Then he heard them all talking about going to town and going to JD and getting trainers, and was like, yeah, these kids are fucking idiots, but I'm going home. Yeah. So when he heard I was out there, he's like, I'm not gonna let my youth go out with these fucking idiots.
That's why you get nabbed though.
Yeah.
Like, my dad doesn't mind you being a criminal. He just doesn't like you being a stupid criminal. Like,
with my one, I remember the riots were going on. It was like summer holidays.
Nah, but you were in North.
Yeah. So then so it was like, so Tottenham was like 10 minutes away from me. So I'm like, all right, cool. I really, like, my heart wasn't really in it, but all my guys were going. I was like, do not fuck it, I'm going. So I'm going to get ready, yeah. And now my brothers and cousins are going, but they're going Enfield. So I was like, "Now I'm going."
I was at the Enfield.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going Tottenham.
Where the riots all over, like
It started in Tottenham, and then
North.
then it just started like.
It never touched Northwest.
Because I can't lie, bro. When the news hit and shit, and everyone was watching the live scenes on the news, everyone just started dick riding, bro. They're like, yeah, we're gonna go riot as well, bro.
Even me, I wanted to go play football.
Nigga said dick riding. Bristol.
Bro, it had nothing to do with us, bro. It had nothing to do. No one knew what Tottenham. No one knew not one person from Tottenham, bro.
But now with my
representative.
So imagine, I'm about to slap on my shoes. It's like 1 p.m. like summer holidays. My parents aren't in. They're working. My mum comes home, and like she's like, yeah. I'm a work from home. I'm like, wait, what?
2011?
Bro, crazy. Crazy. And I was like...
That's why they got into you when they got to your house.
Bro, and she was like, I had a feeling that you were going to be doing something shit. Like, I'm going to be here. And I just sat down and watched the news with her, the whole thing. And then, 6-7 months later, I'm seeing guys getting bagged.
That was my mum to let me go football.
That was an intense night.
I was like, Mum, we don't
live
anywhere near there. I'll be fine.
Yeah. There was live scenes on the news.
I went Enfield, innit? Like live, or I went Enfield. I went with all of the hood man from my sides, and we got to Enfield, and we were seeing other hood youths that we knew around them times. And then we linked up with them, and I remember us walking down this road that was like near Cockfosters, not even near Cockfosters, going towards the actual outlet towards Curry's and that.
Oh,
getting all cracking. I think this might have even been was it the day or the second day? I can't even remember. I just remember hitting this corner, bro. I'm seeing like another 300 man. Bro, like I don't know who they are. They're like, oh, what you man rioting? We're like, yeah. Like, what you man? Bro, we got to the thing. There's just bare feds, bro. Everyone started charging at the feds now.
Bro, the only
doesn't matter how much things you threw. Them shields are licking off man's heads. I see man go like before it's Braveheart, bro.
The only scary thing about the Enfield riots was so like back in the day, like Brimsdown area. Yep. It's a spooky. It's like It's like Texas.
Don't piss me off.
Aye, Brimsdown.
They always have eyes, bro. I'm just kidding.
Brimsdown,
eyes
like
Alabama.
Tumbleweeds.
That was like the home of the KKK. Like them areas is like if you was black and not really with it. Like you see,
we don't serve your kind or here.
You see, like if you're not like Steve-O the Madman, like the Cockney kind of guy, they are not fucking with you. Like if you're that black from Tottenham, bro, and then the whites in Enfield, they started rioting against the police and the black people.
They were baffled,
bro. They didn't fuck with the police. And
friendly fire everywhere,
bro.
they didn't want to pick a mutual enemy.
Yep. Man, it's like them niggas with the XL bullies.
What do you not think about the XL bullies?
I can't like him. In art ends, XL bullies is a thing. Like I don't know no one about no XL bullies.
I don't think I've ever seen an XL bully in real life.
Seriously, even before XL bullies was a thing, we used to get chased by bullies, bro.
Yeah, pits, all of it.
There was a guy who had a pit. Yeah, Kane, rest in peace. If you didn't get chased by that dog, like from the years of like.
Was it his
2002, yeah, it was his. From the years of like 2002 to like 2005, if you didn't get chased by that dog, you can't ever claim to say you grew up on my block.
Yeah.
Back in my day, it was just pit bulls and Rottweilers.
I couldn't climb trees. No, listen.
What happened to pit bulls and Rottweilers?
I couldn't climb trees.
I ain't seen a Rottweiler
until I had to run from that dog.
Bro.
I think them XL bullies are expensive.
On every estate, there's a dog that like strikes fear. Like on my estate,
we had Bullet, fam.
There was a Rottweiler called Killer. My neighbor, he had a Rottweiler called Killer, and when Killer stepped out, but if you was kicking ball and he seen that ball, oh my
Bullet was the Rottweiler, our size ball was bold.
You know the ones where like you don't even hear the dog, you just hear screams.
But they did the
Omar's coming.
They did the walk for the XO bullies the other day, you know?
No, they said they would bring the XO bullies.
They didn't bring no XO bullies.
Bro, bringing so many dogs into like in the same place.
Area, that's crazy.
But
that's me, yeah. I'm walking with my dog and I'm saying, sick him. I just started a bad.
Like black people throwing in the chair and just everyone fighting
the whole XO bullies thing is so funny when someone was like, they'll talk about
we're not drug dealers or rappers.
When they'll interviewing like, all the white people and then someone's like, now ask them about BLM, and they'll be mad confused. And I was like, that's the truth about it. Like white people would like ride for dogs before thing. Yeah.
Because even some guy was like, yeah, we're not, they were like, oh, we're just dog owners. We're not drug dealers or rappers.
Yeah.
And then some woman was like, yeah, I've not seen a dangerous dog in my 15 years. I'm like, Nick, you only 60.
Didn't someone refer it to like them hip hop dogs?
Yeah, the guy on the news. And that's why everyone started blaming DMX. And I was like, you know what? I forgot DMX had an ex or bully. Like, all the videos.
DMX, did DMX put them on?
Apparently, but the time frame don't make sense though.
But DMX was a crackhead. Rest in peace.
And he had dogs fighting in his garden.
We can't like go to him and be like he's a madman. The pinnacle of black people. Like whatever he did was on his own accord, man.
Hey, DMX was in movies with the Leah and shit, but people was looking up to him.
He was definitely one of the top faves.
But random thing, you mentioned your guy R.I.P. Kane, but I've never met a good Kane.
You talking about the dog?
No, his name was Kane.
The dog?
No.
The guy. Like
I've get the dog's name.
I've never.
No, do you know what?
I know if you're not familiar with the Bible. You know where I'm going with this, right?
I do know where you're going with this.
Please go.
You're not familiar with the story of
Cain and Abel.
Yeah,
I know, but
so that name's been cursed since biblical times.
Do you know what? I'll speak on him very, very quickly. He was older than me. He was closer to my older brother's age. And he was a bit prickly. All the olders on the block were, but it was like once I got to a certain age, like it was just a bit of a, not a bully, but it was a bit like, you get me. You say, well, go on, because you knew my older brother and that. But when I got to a certain age, I started seeing him around. I remember when he came out of jail. Funny thing is, he came out of jail, and he was I remember I was in some calf with this girl I was seeing, and she was mad pretty. And I remember he saw me from like across the way in it, and like gave her a look of what order and that. And then you have to understand, I was like 17, and you know when you're that young, the girls are impressed by everything. So she's seen these three like olders walk past me, and obviously I'm seeing the team with a thing, so they're like patting me on the shoulder. And bro, that was a through ball.
Do you know
that was the through ball? I remember I seen him. I was like, yo, you might gave me a little through ball the other day.
You know what I've always said, niggas don't ever want to like randomly give you a through ball with a nice thing. Like, I always said like people always held me up when I'm on my own. Yeah, like I love. When you see me with a baddie, like you got please come up and just be like.
You have to understand something. When you're that age, if a man's showing you love like that, when we're that age, like girls who are 16, whatever, when you're like, oh my god, like look who he loves all these guys, and it's like, yo, like these men are showing me love. And I remember, bro, but shout out Kane, man.
Something like that happened with me, but I can't tell the story on this pod. I can maybe tell you about the story off the pod, but I can't tell you the story on the pod.
Oh shit.
But no, but he was saying like whenever I'm with my guy Kane, there's nothing good has ever happened. Like, I always remember, like shout out him. But I'll never forget where we went to one pub and we was like 18, never mind, We step out the whip. This is the fastest night out I've ever had, I've shut my door, He's started a fight at the.
I'm crazy.
see the little line. Niggas just walked up and just punched someone. Punched the bouncer. Why? So I haven't even shut my door. So I've gone in now. All scrapping, and then something happened. We must have stole someone's card. Then he was like, "Fuck it, let's go McDonald's." This nigga bought 28 double cheeseburgers.
How are you even taking that order?
Bro, you just gotta just tap it just all the time, man. I never forget, I never forget sitting with him at like McDonald's at 11 p.m. Just 28 cheeseburgers, just like
between how much, man?
Bro, just us two.
Oh my days.
Bro, like it was.
That's gluttony.
No. Bro, we had two, but we were just going on a trip.
You lot should have did like what you know when Nines was doing the grill shutdown, cheeseburger shutdowns.
Here.
Nah, you want a cheeseburger?
Cheeseburger Eddie style.
Bro, I was watching The Longest Yard the other day.
Cheeseburger Eddie.
Bro, man had a cheeseburger in the trucks.
I got them nuggets. Got them nuggets.
That's a legendary movie, man.
Longest Yard is so good.
Man,
they don't make movies like that no more, man.
Yeah, Adam Sandler was definitely in his bag, man. Do you not remember Waterboy?
Of course.
Yeah.
Bro, I watched that the other day, and then I just said, this is comedy, man. Like, you know when you usually like you grow out of
the thing is, like, I like Longest Yard and I kinda like Waterboy. I'm not really big on comedy films, bro. Like my boys always talk about like Step Brothers, and they talk about like what's the other one? I forget the other one, the one I'm thinking of, Bradley Cooper. Is it Hot Summer something?
No, I haven't seen that one.
There's what's the other one? Anchorman. Like I don't find
Anchorman, funny.
But that's like,
and it's like I don't know, innit? I don't like comedy films like that.
Like with me, one of my boys, Kia was like, I watched Ali G the other day. Like, you'd love it. And I was like, nah, I'm not. Like, there's certain comedy where I have to have that hangover Alan comedy. Like, I love that stupid stuff where people are effortlessly just being stupid.
That Ali G became funny, by the way.
I don't know. As a kid, Ali G was like the funniest shit in the world. I haven't watched it as an adult yet.
Watch it as an adult, you won't like it.
Yeah, maybe if I revisit as an adult. But as a kid, that shit used to have me. When I was a youth, I love comedies. I can't lie, bro. Like, I used to watch comedies like I shouldn't have been watching as well because my siblings are so much older than me. So like Scary Movie 1, Scary Movie 2, shit like that. Friday. Yeah. Like all of them shows was like.
See, those are funny.
I feel like comedy's monitored.
Okay, black comedy. Yeah, black comedy. Yeah,
you feel like comedy's monitored too much.
Yeah, you can't say
because you can't say nothing.
Comedians should be allowed a certain. Obviously, if you're gonna go out there and preach hate speech and that kind of thing, you should obviously don't do that. But I feel like comedians should be allowed that little pocket where they can kind of blur the lines a little bit and be a bit offensive. I always say, I remember I was listening to Flagrant 2 like 4 years ago. Flagrant 2 is Andrew Schultz and an Asian dude, isn't it? And the Puerto Rican
Yeah.
guy. But they made like Andrew Schultz and Akash were making slavery jokes and I was laughing. So I'm like, if you can do it in a way where it's like, it's not just on its face crass and you can actually make it witty. And I know you're not just, you get me.
Andrew Schultz makes jokes like he knows he could get away with anything.
Yeah. But I've always said, I feel like comedians do have that pocket. But they think they are so like, obviously people are going to have something bad to say about it, but that's just the internet now. And it's like, all right, cool.
Didn't Chris Rock have to feel it though?
Dave Chappelle made like 4 specials about being cancelled. Like,
I think with Dave Chappelle,
after the 3rd special of being cancelled, maybe you're not.
The thing was with Dave Chappelle, it became too self-indulgent. It stopped for me. It stopped being about the comedy, and it became being about I'm not gonna let you guys win. It's like what's more important?
Yeah,
you get me.
But as I was saying, I just feel like people have to just be brave and stand up, just stand on what you're saying, bro. Like, if you made a shit joke and it was offensive, and I'm offended. And I'd kind of respect if you stood on it and be like, all right, cool, bad joke, whoop-de-doo. And it's like, all right, cool, like we move on to the next. But I feel like we always say, like, you see when the iPhone notes apology comes out, you're finished, buddy. I swear to you, I promise you, as long as I'm on the internet, I won't do apology. I refuse because it's me admitting it.
Stand still,
bro.
You gotta be 10 toes down,
bro.
Like, I'm even thinking about like the way that because Steve will let the jokes fly on Twitter or like calling it now. Like we'll let them jokes fly. Some people will say some things that you're like, you know what? I wouldn't laugh if a comedian said that. No, I would laugh if a comedian said that, but I know if I was in the room with other people, they might not laugh.
But yeah, that's like.
I feel like the audiences.
I feel like with me, I get a whole lot of DMs saying like niggas be laughing in the background. I'm like, nigga, laugh with me. I need some support. I mean, come on. I'm out here stripped butt naked on the timeline.
It's like someone getting cooked for a take you agree with. Join in with the slander.
I throw him as a sacrifice.
Oh man,
everyone needs a martyr.
Yeah, I mean that's like when I made the prolific meat tweet.
Yeah.
Them niggas put me on shits and gigs. I was like, man,
I know he's on Made You Think for that one.
Yeah, man. I was like, you see when a joke leaves like my followers, and like that's when
I feel like I just say things so annoyingly. Like I knew that I'd go viral because of the carnival thing, and I was like, I'm gonna go viral.
For what?
For the whole when I went carnival and I went viral because I went with my girl and I went with the other girls.
Oh, well, wasn't that white girl?
No.
You don't be letting white girls into your relationship.
We're not gonna talk milk. We're not gonna talk milk right now.
Didn't you go viral for like a roller skating thing as well?
Yeah,
that was you, right?
Yeah, but I already knew that was gonna go viral because it's just that's just roller skating.
Was people hating? Was people hating?
People weren't hating on that because
they weren't hating on it.
There's a couple things, but
I've seen people hate on.
But
I used to think I'm trying to find a tweet where like it's on hate honorable, but I've not found one yet. People tweet like, "Oh, I'm at my cousin's wedding," and they'll be like, "Baby, why are you spending so much money on this wedding?"
Hey man, shout out to Twitter, man. I love hating. Man.
I think what was more hilarious because I said to my bridge and I was like, "Yo, like we're going carnival, like it's me, my girl, a couple other girls, whatever, like, and we're gonna enjoy as much as we can in it. So if there's a video of us and all these other girls, I was like, I already know because of the actions that I'm going to do." From this carnival day, if I post it, it's going viral because I know what I'm gonna add to the post. And obviously, I tweeted, "This is how you go to carnival with your girl." Obviously, I'm with 3 girls or 2, 3 girls, whatever in the video. I already knew what happened was it was the people that would like to enjoy that would be like, alright, cool, I'm gonna throw something onto this because it's gonna spin elsewhere. But by the time I was getting tagged on Insta on Shadeborough, I was like, I don't even want to look at them comments because I'm getting tagged from the people that know me saying like, yo, bro, you're on Shadeborough. I read in the other comments and like, no, never me. Oh, how did he do this? Like, raw, like just, and then you got, bro,
put me on, big bro.
All I can see on my Twitter comments, I had to turn off my Twitter. I went put on mute. All I see is all the French lot just saying whatever.
Put to them.
Like, bro,
like when it leaves your scope. Because I was having this conversation the other day.
Mute it. It's easier.
I was having this conversation with my brethren the other day because like me and my guy, shout out my guy Daniel, innit? For instance, I was in year 7. We have like a certain brand of joke that we make. So we like obviously we're going to New York together in April, so we have like a lot of interest in like New York culture and like growing up, paid that kind of stuff, innit? Yeah. So we always make like drug jokes and stuff. Obviously, it's just a joke, but his brethren, who I don't know, like was on a bike and we were in Kilburn, and like you seen him, he's like, oh, my guy had a bag, but Daniel had a bag, innit? And then he was like, oh, what you got in the bag? And then Daniel was like, paraphernalia. I started laughing, innit? And this guy looking at him like,
I didn't get it.
Like, I don't get it. And Daniel looked at me and was like, oh shit. And when he pedaled off, he was like, I always forget I can't make those jokes around anyone.
It's like when
I said you like basically saying like, why'd you not got crack on me? Dog?
It's why I'm scared of bringing my Bristol friends around. I'd be real, but like them
originally came in box was at Callum.
He couldn't believe what was going on.
Niggas are making hella gay jokes. We just looking at us like.
See with me, yeah. Like there's a group of friends I'll never forget when rest in peace, my guy. But there was one guy like in school where he died, yeah. What? And I was like, oh shit. But he wasn't in my school. Hey man, we got to that PS4 chat, yeah, bro. We was making hella jokes, but R.I.P. him. But it was like a thing where that's just us, man. Like we knew him personally. Like we can't make them jokes in front of.
Wait, so what jokes are you talking about? Not talking about. We're not talking about how man died. No, we're not talking about how man died. But we talk. Like,
let's talk about why you won't let a white woman in your relationship.
In my nah. You know what? I think culturally it would cause an imbalance.
That's a bit crazy. On that note, man, we need to wrap this up, man. It's been a pleasure. I think this is going to be...
Wait. Did you answer the tweet the other day that said, how much milk's on your body count? That seemed to have erupted the other day. Did you answer the tweet?
You can't answer me
because that was the first question you asked me when I first came on this podcast.
Ask the host that question.
Yeah. No, but I
just asked you answer the tweet.
With my one, it's not that crazy. It's not that crazy.
You said 100. You said if there's 100 women on your body count,
and you have 10, that's 10%.
I'm so glad. Like the first times I started jumping on this podcast, you lot weren't asking that question. Because you can't ask me now. That's what you get. That's what you get.
The question.
I beat it on a technicality. Like,
do you know what I be doing? I be lying a lot, man. I'll be like, if I'm with a new woman, I ain't ever been with a white woman.
Hey, listen.
I'm done. But all right, cool. Let's sign out, man.
All right, guys. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you for rocking with us. Use the hashtag AOTPod. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Episode rocking with us. 72, we out.
Lactose.
Also, yeah, thank you to Dre and Reemz. I say thank you, Reemz. Reemz is basically one of us, but thank you to Dre. This is like Dre's third time on the podcast.
Third.
Yeah,
third.
Listen, love to Dre.
I appreciate it.
Love to Dre and Reemz for pulling up today, man. But yeah, thank you guys.
Thanks for having us.